sipping a cocktail somewhere, glass of champagne. It's a look, is what I would say. Hi everyone, and welcome to another video today. So this one, I'm kind of just sneaking in here before it's really too late. I probably would have preferred to have it up a wee bit earlier, but I've just decided to go for it. This is kind of part 2 of the Zara sale, because I kind of feel though, with the first sale video that I did, I loved everything that I purchased and I was so happy with it, but I kind of feel like the sale had more to give. So I did go back and do a round 2 and 3 or so. There's a couple of bits in this video that I really do love again, and there's a couple of bits that I'm not so sure of and I probably will return, but I thought, you know, I'm just going to go ahead with this video because I have been in store as well, and in the shops there actually still is a lot of the sale stuff there, even though I think online we're kind of getting to the dregs of it now. It is kind of coming towards the end of the sale, but in store there's still some really good bits and bobs about there. So I just thought I'm going to plow on with this video and go for it. So there's a few wee bits that I'll show you today, but it's basically what I've picked up in the kind of latter part of the Zara sale. And I will say, like I've mentioned in the last video, just keep refreshing and checking back if you are looking for a specific piece. But I'm just going to get on with it today. Thank you for joining me, and yeah, let's see what I was buying this time around. I just realised I meant to say I'm sorry, I'm filming in my kitchen today because, to be honest, my rail is just a mess at the minute. I'm only just back from London and I'm actually going away on a hen do this weekend. I've just not had a minute to organise it, and I'm filming this kind of 2 days earlier than I normally film. So I normally like to try and organise my rail a wee bit, but I just thought it's going to take so much longer and I'm trying to squeeze this in before I go away for the weekend again. So, excuse me, I'm in the kitchen. But actually the lighting is better in here and it actually gives me a bit more space. So the first sale pieces that I picked up this time was another cord. If you've been following my channel, you know that I love a cord. I just can't resist them. Everything I get drawn to is a cord. So the first part is this. It's kind of a jacket, but it's quite fine, the material. So I really like this because it's got that 60s look about it. So the button that's the same colour, and just the collar, like it's quite a high collar. I really love the jacket. Now what they've paired it with is these shorts here. And I kind of knew when I saw the image, I thought, I'm not convinced I'm going to suit that, because they're not really high-waisted. They're slightly lower rise, and yeah, I'm right. what I will say is I'm right about that. It does not suit me, is what I'm going to say. I don't like it together. That being said, I really do love the jacket, and it's just, I have decided I'm going to send it back simply because I just don't think it is worth it. It's the material has surprised me because it really is quite, I don't want to say it's thin, but it's not thick at all. But I suppose that is good for sort of spring, summer, but I just couldn't find something that worked as well in my wardrobe with it than some of the other pink Zara blazers that I have. So this is the first little set. I do think it's absolutely adorable. I can imagine it's really suiting some girls. It just doesn't quite look right on me, which is me just trying to be honest. What I will say is I'm going to return it, so I know that's a bit of a drop in the ocean, but I will be sending this one back. And chances are there's other people like me that are returning stuff, so it is always worthwhile checking back the website if you are interested. So I'll pop it on and I'll show you what it looks like on. As I said, I do love the jacket. I'm just not sure about all together. Okay, so this is the first outfit on, and yeah, I think you can see what I mean. I love this part of it. I love the collar idea. I don't know, it's something that I would really like to try and maybe get again in a different look, like if Zara does something like this again, because they do often kind of like repeat similar styles. So I actually do like the jacket. I will say it's probably too small. Like you can kind of see, if I was just to keep talking, this starts pulling a bit, and it is because it's an extra small, which was the only size that I managed to get. I mean, I'm sure that other sizes did come available, but when I was looking, this was the only one, and I just thought I'll try it. Yeah, and with the shorts, I'll see if I can stand back. yeah, I just don't love it as much as some of my other Zara cords, and I do feel like some girls would look so cool in this, like it's really cool look, I think, but it's just not one that I'm sold on, I'm afraid. So I have started off a bit of a negative. The shorts are medium, I would say. Again, these seem quite generously sized compared to some of other Zara pieces. Actually, I feel like the shorts were quite comfortable, and had I really, you know, thought they would be a good worthwhile piece, I actually would have kept them because I like the fit, I like it's a really comfortable style. But yeah, it's just, to me, it's just not worth it. So this was the first set. I'm gonna move on and I'll show you the next piece. So the next item was this blazer here, which I do absolutely love the style of, and I think I'm like 80% convinced that I will keep it. The only thing that's quite slightly stressful about it is that it's such a bright, clean white. I'm struggling to find anything else in my wardrobe that is as white as that. Would you believe? Like, other skirts, they're just not quite the same white, and that puts me off a wee bit because I think it would be quite hard to wear. I do think it could look quite chic with black, like a monochrome look, like a black skirt or like black leggings. It's one of these pieces that I do really like, but I'm struggling because I always like to imagine like how I will wear items, and I feel like that's with the cords. It's so good because you just know that's it sort of sorted. But that being said, I do think this could look so cool with like big sunglasses on. Oh, I don't know, like a really glamorous kind of Audrey Hepburn look is what's in my head. So I'll try it on. This is a size small. I'll try it on and I'll see if I can find something to kind of pair it with just to give us an idea. So this is the blazer on, and when I walked past the mirror, I was like, oh, that is just class. I mean, like, just a real classy look, isn't it? Like the collar, the buttons, it's very chic. I do think, as I said, I'm like 80% for keeping it, but it is just, how am I gonna wear it? I'm not a girl that really wears jeans very much. Like, I do think it could look quite nice with jeans. I think black leggings maybe would be a way to go. Like, you could wear like, maybe, I've got like knee-high stiletto boots, which would be quite nice. Or what I've put on with it now, I'm gonna tip the camera, but it's gonna probably go a wee bit dull. So just to quickly show you, I've popped on this other white Zara skirt that I have. I don't know if it's gonna show up because it actually isn't the same white. Even though I washed this skirt and I've actually, it's a huge story about what happened with this skirt, but it's actually whiter than its official matching jacket. I don't even know if that does look like it matches. I think you could get away with it in real life. I don't think it looks that bad, but this is like my whitest skirt, and even it's not quite matching the blazer. So that makes me feel like I probably have to go for black or another color. But I think you know what I mean. It just, you know, I'm gonna grab my sunglasses. Because this is kind of how I'm envisioning wearing it, you know, sipping a cocktail somewhere, glass of champagne, you know, maybe reading Vogue or, you know, something. That's what I'm seeing in my head. I do think for, you know, this was £40, which I feel like is quite a lot, you know, in the sale. You kind of want to be spending a little bit less than that. Well, I do. But for how chic it looks, I think it is a good buy. Ooh, okay, so this is probably staying. But yeah, let me know what you think of this one, because I did actually have a vote on my Instagram, and I think it was like 84% said keep, but there was that wee percent of return. So let me move on to the next item. Okay, the next item that I'm just going to quickly show you, because I can kind of show it to you, I guess, with this blazer, is this little mint green skirt, which I think it looks so cute. Even I'm holding it up there, I feel like it looks so cute. I love the style. I love how it's got little pleats there, but I don't know whether it's the size or just the fit on me. It really just doesn't, do much for me, if that makes sense, as in I don't feel like it's that flattering on me. And I kind of did have an idea when I saw it. I was like, maybe it could go under this blazer, but no, it doesn't. It's not working, I don't think. But I will try it on. I'll show you what it looks like on, and yeah, just to give you an idea, because this is another part of a cord. I wasn't able to get the blazer, but yeah, I don't know. This was not something that really stood out to me when I tried it on, is what I would say. I've just popped the skirt on with this. This is like an older Zara jumper, which is actually quite cute. I feel like it does kind of go. But do you know what I think is the problem with the skirt? I'm just going to tip it down. Is I think for me, it's actually a sizing issue, because the pleats are not, I think it's a little bit too tight around the hip area because that pleat should go straight and instead it's kind of splitting, but then at the waist it's actually a little bit loose, so it's just, I think for me it's a sizing issue which is not helping things, because actually it does look quite cute together like this. It's just not the fit I would want, and to be honest it's bordering on really too short for me as well. But do you know what, it's a bargain at this price. If you are still able to get it, I think it was £9.99, so that was a really good price. It's just a shame because I don't know what I could do with that. But I'm going to move on to the last look, which was featured in one of my reels, and I'm going to put on a wee blouse underneath it when I do try it on. But it's the one where Jack said I looked like a ticket inspector on a train or something like that, which is kind of true to be honest, but I really do love it. It's kind of going back to my Blair Waldorf kind of wardrobe style, which, you know, was kind of, I always used to say like I'm Elle Woods inspired, kind of, I guess like April through to September, and then October back round to March I'm usually Blair Waldorf inspired. So it's a very Gossip Girl look is what I would say. I will go and grab it, I will come back. On to the last look of this video. This is also cords that I was talking about. So this is the waistcoat and this is the matching skirt. So it's giving me like kind of Clueless vibes, but what I teamed it with was a little kind of, I guess, pussy bow blouse underneath the waistcoat, which it would work with any blouse I would say, but yeah, it is a little bit train inspector vibes, but this was a piece that I just thought, you know what, I feel so unique in it, and it really reminded me of something that you would see in like a Gucci campaign, just because it was so out there. But basically, so that's the waistcoat, and then the waist skirt is just like that, and I feel like you could definitely pair the skirt with just like a simple polo neck in autumn winter. You could pair it with a blouse. You know, I feel like there's lots of ways to do this. You could also wear the waistcoat with some different things, but I feel like the way when it's put together is probably my favourite way to wear the waistcoat. So I'm gonna put it on, just as a warning, it is quite jazzy when you see it, but it's probably my favourite look of this video if I'm honest. So I will come back and show you. So now that I'm back and I have walked past the mirror, I can see it's a lot. This look, it's certainly not going to be everyone's cup of tea. It's one of those looks I feel like some people would be like, are you okay? Like, why are you wearing that? I don't know, but to me, do you know what? I would wear this. I'd feel very out there. I'd feel like, do you know what? It's a type of outfit people would probably look at you a little bit, but I love it. And it feels like a crossover between Clueless and Gossip Girl. How I would also wear it is with this little black Gucci bag, which I really feel like just takes it to the next level. I feel like now we are heading to the Gucci runway, or we're just popping into Gucci. Yeah, it's a look is what I would say. And in terms of shoes, I think I would probably go for either black boots or white boots. In the reel that I filmed with this, I wore my white knee-high boots, which I did quite like, but if you wanted to match in more with the bag, you could go for the black boots, or even like a heel I think would be cute as well. But yeah, this is probably the most out there look. No hate please, if it's not your style then I'm sorry, it is. You can see now why Jack was like, is it a single or return? That's what I feel like. Tickets please. But I just think of all the looks, it's the most standout. Yeah, I really like it. So that is me kind of finished the video today. I think I've gone through everything, yeah. I'm not going to say let me know your favourite because I'm scared this gets no votes. Which I can kind of see why that would happen, but I'm going to be wearing this. And I also feel like you could definitely wear it throughout the seasons. Like it's maybe a wee bit warm at the minute just with the layers, but yeah, this is, even at Christmas I think it'd be really cute. So yeah, this one is a keeper for sure. But yeah, that is the end of the video today. I hope that I've not been too late with this one, and if you are still looking at the Zara sale, you can pick up some bits and pieces if you're still looking. But yeah, I don't really feel like I have anything more to say. I'll just say thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you wanted to. Oh dear, that was bad. You could also subscribe, you know, if you fancied. But I will see you next Thursday at 7 o'clock. As always, let me know if you do have any suggestions for some videos that you'd like to see, drop them in the comments. But thank you for watching and I will speak to you all very, very soon. Lots of love!